All right, part two. We were reading about Knight of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and run it back. So, determined, restless, focused, rebellious, swift, decisive. Actions we are going to take with this card, with the Knight of Swords. Go for it. Don't waver. You should strike now. The time for thinking has passed and swift action is now required. 2. Fight for what you want. The Knight of Swords encourages you to carve out your own future. You may feel held back by others, but make sure you follow your convictions. 3. Stand up for yourself and others. This card indicates you may be passionate and articulate when it comes to championing causes. Your strong feelings can now aid you if they are directed in the right way and for constructive purposes. Now, Astrology Oracle card number 7. Because after I read this, meaning the sun aspecting Chiron, I want to go deeper into the Two of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords, and kind of give like some insights and messages that are kind of that Spirit is giving me. So let's get into it. Number 7 is the card Sun aspecting Chiron. Okay, conjunct, sextile, and trine. Primitive position. You see yourself as a great victim and martyr. You use your victimhood and martyrdom as tools to manipulate others. Adaptive. You recognize that in being wounded, you gain great access to self love and the ability to help wounded others. Evolving. As you step into your identity as a healer, you recognize that you are no more or less than anyone else than our wounds. Hold the light that connect us all. As you step into your identity as a healer, you recognize that you are no more or less than anyone else, that our wounds holds the light that connect us all. In conjunct, opposition, and square position, primitive. You feel brutally wounded and absolutely the victim, unable to see any possible way out. Adaptive. Realizing that the wounding that's taking place is a gateway to compassion. You get help to tend to your wounds and become a helper to others who need the same care. Evolving. You realize that everyone gets hurt and wounded, and none of it is personal. You recognize that pain and healing comprise the rungs of the ladder to personal growth and feel heartfelt compassion for all humanity in its woundedness. So, I do want to touch on the primitive, adaptive, evolving positions that I read. I read all three because we're all on different journeys and we're all on different levels on our journeys, and some of us are now identifying and realizing certain things about ourselves that needs to be healed, needs to be recognized, needs to be acknowledged and healed and sought through. And then we also have those who are, who's been on this journey and but they're still looking for answers, which is the adaptive position. And they're aware, but then there are just some things that they're just not aware of. And so it kind of evolving is our master healers and our master manifestors out here, um, who is doing this walk, who walk the talk, who practice what they preach, and who live this life out loud. And so that is for the evolving folks. And yeah, I just wanted to like break that down because I never really broke it down. Now, getting into the tarot. Now, with Two of Pentacles means, moolah, money, resources, your resources, other other people resources. Now that, and I want to talk about, I'm going back, I'm talking about Venus in Aries retrograding. Let's evaluate, let's assess our money, relationships, um, values. We are going to be doing a lot of that. And I believe the Two of Pentacles is reminding us of that, reminding us to sit with yourself and reflect and think about who, what, or which areas in our lives that is imbalanced, and how can we make them balanced. Simple. The Empress is Venusian energy. It's Venus. It represents Taurus and Libra, which rules the planet Venus. This came right on time. It's feminine energy. Even in the book, it explains feminine energy. So the females that are around you, even your own femininity, are you valuing your own femininity? Are you embracing that feminine energy that you possess in you? We all carry feminine and masculine energy within us. And so draw back and reflect on this energy. I have a video on my page that talks all about Venus, the planet Venus. Go check it out. I should actually create a playlist, but or you can actually check out my Instagram page. On my Instagram page, I do have stories, mini stories that have a planet that talks about all the planets. And when you go check it out, you'll see the video that I talk about Venus. So this card is also a reminder that things are going to be a little questionable. We won't see clarity right now because we are in the pre-shadow period, and then once retrograde goes in, things are going to everything is going to be like, okay, all right. No wonder Deshonda kept talking about Venus energy, values, self-worth, money. Okay? Now, Knight of Swords. This card will get us in trouble because we are going to be quick to speak. But like the book said, speak up for what is right in a constructive way. So we may have to kind of like draw back before we open our mouths and speak. Because we can be too quick to want to speak up about something that ain't got shit to do with us. So what I want to encourage all of us to do is when we have that urge to say something, and it might sound, not right, take a deep breath and then follow up. However, if you've been holding back and haven't been using your throat chakra, and you need to stand up for yourself and others, and you need to say something and speak up about something, open your mouth, use your throat chakra, and speak up. Okay? I am talking to myself because there are many times where I do not speak up. I will keep things, I will withhold things, and I won't say shit. But this is the week when it is time to speak the fuck up in a constructive way, in a respectful way, and let them know what it is. All right? All right. So those were my thoughts on the messages that were sent to us, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.